Hello! Skywolf here, welcome back to another Fangirl Ramble. We're talking about Frieren Beyond Journey's End, which is an anime I watched this year. I started watching right after season 2 came out, so I got to watch it all at once. At least what's out. And I loved it. I love a good fantasy adventure, and I like how this one immediately takes it and flip it on its head, because it's basically the aftermath of the grand adventure, you know what I mean? We've only seen bits and pieces of the hero's journey, and we're watching it unfold as Frieren rewalks that path with Fern and Stalk. And I like how Fern is connected. Fern and Stalk are connected to the hero's party, the apprentices, or the adopted children of the hero's party, basically. And so they come in and they join Frieren, who is the only one who can still go on adventures, blah blah blah. And because she's an elf and she lives forever. And I like how they're going to the place of the dead to speak with the dead. I also like the Flamma lore. And I would also, as far as lore goes, like to know more about the two heroes, because we met that one old elf guy. And he was one of the heroes that saved the world ages ago, and they still look after those statues, but they don't even remember his name. Which is interesting, and I think he's before Flamma's time. And then we have Sodia, I think is how you pronounce the elf's name, who's a living grimoire, and I think she might be the oldest elf. I'm not sure. I've noticed the older elves that are older than Frieren, their ears are way huger. Does anyone else notice that? I feel like that's a sign for something. Age-wise. I like the conflict with the demons. I like how they mimic emotions but don't actually feel them. I like Stalk and Fern's progression of power, and I like how Fern is basically going to be the most powerful human mage. It's foreshadowed, and I'm excited about it. And I loved the mage exam period. It was cool to see all the mages. Of everyone that was there, I hope we see Yuma again, just because I don't know, I found her character would be very interesting. Because she's a genius mage, but she's also kind of a psychopath. Yes. Which is cool. What else? And I like how, the story takes its time, and it's one of the reasons we take our time is because Frieren isn't urgency doesn't exist. Humans move fast because we have to, and Frieren's just yeah, I can chill. That episode where Fern and Stalk are trying to figure out how to get past the gate, the checkpoint, and Frieren's just walking around buying books she's gonna read for the next couple of years. Totally okay to wait. But, Frieren and Stalk, they need to move. And so that's how it goes. I love their dynamic, it's very cute. I hope Frieren and Stalk, get together by the end of the series. Pretty sure that's what it's alluding to. I hope we went back into the, priest that was around for a couple episodes. At some point, and I want to know what happened to his friend. And if his friend is okay. Because I'm worried the friend's gonna be dead, and he's gonna rejoin them to, go to heaven and find out what happened. That's what I'm worried happened. Yeah. And of course, more Flammable, and I think there's a thing for Frieren, in the manga, goes back in time to be with, what's his name? It's not Hydra. Himmel. Also, I like how the flowers are such a big, symbol in this thing. The flowers Frieren grows for both Himmel and Flamma, they represent her connection to people important to her in life. And even Zodia has the flowers, which is cool. And I like that it's Frieren's favorite spell. I think that's very cool. But you should definitely watch this. The fight scenes are awesome. The magic systems are awesome. There's a million videos that go into great detail about the story and blah 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 blah. It's just so good. It's just a nice, comfy, cozy watch that you enjoy. You know what I mean? And it's probably like the first anime I've ever watched that kind of had like the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit, like vibe. You know what I mean? That nice vibe that we love, like the adventure that we love. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Stay random. Goodbye.